Hey YouTube, this is Shooting in Kentucky. Today we're going to be doing a tabletop review of the Glock 19 Gen 4. This gun here, I really like it a lot. I bought it about a year ago. This gun has roughly 1,300, probably a little bit more rounds to it. I've had a couple of malfunctions, mainly stovepipes. One issue I was experiencing was the brass to face issue that a lot of people have talked about. I did actually go and I ordered, this is the 336 ejector and trigger housing that came in the Glock when I purchased it. I replaced it with the, I believe it's the 30274 ejector, and since then I've not had any malfunctions. I've not had any brass to face issues. The gun has ran flawlessly. About the only upgrades I've done to this gun, you can see here I've done the, I believe it's the nail polish mod they call it or something. And I put Trigicon tritium night sights on there. Really nice upgrade on the night sights. I definitely prefer these over the Glock sights. These have the green inserts for both front and back. Do a safety check for you just to show you the gun is empty. Nothing in the chamber. Magazine, no magazine. We'll start off by showing you how the gun tears down. What you want to do, just pull back a hair. Most of you know this. Simple as that. And you take your recoil spring out, remove your barrel, and that's all you're going to need to do for a simple field strip and the cleaning of the gun. Glock, in my opinion, is one of the most reliable pistols that you can buy. That's what they're known for. The Gen 4s came out, of course, in the 9mm. They had lots of issues, but I think over the last couple of years since they've came out that they've pretty much eliminated those issues. This has the 034 recoil spring in it, and like I said, it has a 30274 ejector, and I actually put that in myself. The gun runs flawlessly. It's a 9mm compact version. The Glock Gen 4 has this rough textured frame. It's a real plus for me. Really helps you to get a good purchase on the gun. A lot better, I think, than what the Gen 3s are. It has an ambidextrous mag release. And it's also a lot larger than what they are on the Gen 3, which is more just a button here. This one here you can actually reach with your thumb, no problem whatsoever. I have mid-size, maybe even small hands, and I can get right on that, no problem. Has the safe action trigger. As far as magazine go and capacity, your standard magazines that come with your Glock, when you purchase the Gen 4, you're going to get 3 15-round magazines. So I mean, that's a lot of firepower for a compact. You can put one in, strap 2 on your side. You've got 45 plus 1, so 46 rounds of ammunition. One good thing about the Glocks that a lot of people talk about, and I'm going to talk about too, is the ability to go up in mags. Right here I have a Gen 3 Glock 17 magazine, and as you can see, when I put it in the Firearm, it protrudes a little bit, but it does accept that magazine. So then you've got a 17 plus 1 capacity. Also, if you want, you can go up to the big boy, which is for the Glock 18, is what it was designed for. But this holds 33 rounds, and of course it protrudes quite a bit. You wouldn't want to carry that concealed, but as far as range trips and you don't want to spend all your time reloading your magazines, excellent choice on a firearm magazine here. Capacity wise, you just can't hardly beat a 33 round magazine. About the only other thing I want to go over is the actual holsters. One good thing about a Glock is there's tons of aftermarket parts, tons of holsters. Just about anything you could possibly want to do to your firearm, you can find for a Glock. And that's one reason I went with the Glock. Also the reliability that they're known for. Just an excellent gun in my opinion. What we have here, I'm not sure what all these are called, but this is a inside the waistband holster. It's leather, and I got this from the holster store, I believe $25 to $30. Gun fits well in there. I don't really use this holster because I do a lot of concealed carry drills where I'm drawing from my holster, putting rounds down range, and then reholstering the firearm. Well, when you carry this actual holster inside the waistband, what you're going to have is every time you draw the gun, the holster is going to squeeze shut, which makes it nearly impossible to do a one-handed reholster. So I don't use that a lot. As far as summertime, it is a little bit thinner than some of the other inside the waistband holsters that I've got, but I just prefer to have a little bit thicker holster that's going to have the retention on the actual opening, the mouth of the holster, that's going to hold it open, such as this one here. This one I actually got from the holster store too. This one I bought for a Glock 26, but it fits my Glock 19. The barrel protrudes just a little bit, and I actually carry this one. This is my everyday carry holster. This is what I use when I carry my Glock 19. And as you can see, slides right in. It's got good retention on the holster. You've got maybe 3/4 of an inch protruding. The sights, they don't catch up. Easy to draw, easy to reholster, even inside the waistband. You can see it has this extra bit of leather around here. Great retention right here. So I mean, when you pull that firearm from your waist inside the waistband, it's easy to draw. But then most importantly is, or not most importantly, but another important aspect is being able to reholster. And with this, I find no problems whatsoever. You find a holster, you reholster it, and it slides right in. Excellent holster. I believe this one was $35, and like I said, no, I'm sorry, this didn't come from the holster store. This is a Blackhawk. I'm not sure what the price was on this, but it's just an excellent holster. I really like this holster. If you're gonna be just going out to the range or going out shooting, one holster if you want to outside the waistband. Not really concerned about concealed carry. This here is just your basic Phobos paddle holster. Excellent choice for me when I'm just going out shooting. I just want something I can put the gun in when I'm walking around. You can see it's a Kydex or maybe polymer. I'm not sure what that material is. Just a paddle holster, basic. You can see it slides right in. It's got an actual retention screw right here that you can adjust to whatever you like. And excellent retention. Matter of fact, kind of hard right now, but if it's in my belt, I have no problem drawing that weapon. Doesn't scratch the weapon up that I've noticed. I've used it quite a bit, and I really like this holster if I'm just wanting to go outside and do some shooting. Not really worried about concealed carry drills. So that's another holster option. This here is also I bought this at the same time I bought the Phobos paddle holster for the Glock. This here is just a magazine holster. It's also the paddle holster format. It holds 2 magazines, no problem, and you really can't even feel that it's on your waist. It's just excellent, to carry 2 extra magazines. My last holster that I've got for the Glock is this. This is the actual Glock. I don't know if you can see right there, but it actually has the Glock emblem. This is made from a soft polymer. It's a belt outside the waistband holster. It actually, when you buy it, it's going to have these little bars going throughout here to accommodate different belt sizes. I normally wear, I think it's an 1 3/4 belt, so I just normally, when I got this, I cut these two out here, and that allows the holster to ride, right in the middle. And you get a little bit of retention with this holster. I mean, it's not going to fall out if you're running around, whatever you're doing. It's not going to fall out. It's just a cheap holster Glock offers. I think they sold this for, I believe it was $12 to $14. It's pretty cheap, but it actually works, no complaints from me. The Glock goes right in. The Glock goes right, you can pull it right out. Excuse me. Has no problems. So if you're just going out to shoot again, maybe you don't want to use the paddle holster, you're looking for a cheaper option, I definitely recommend the actual Glock. And they sell a magazine pouch too, made out of the same polymer, same system as far as you cut out to fit your belt size. So that's an excellent choice too. As far as carry ammo, I thought I'd go over that. There's all kinds of options for different carry ammo, for self-defense ammo, whatever you want to call it. I chose the Hornady Critical Duty 9mm. This isn't a plus P round, but this comes in a plus P round. And this here particular model is 135 grain. It has the flex lock bullet in it. And they have the actual, as you can see in my loaded magazines, they have the red polymer in the front. That's supposed to keep the actual hollow point from clogging up and not expanding. And from what I've seen from ballistic tests, that works flawlessly. So definitely got to recommend these. Now, I have absolutely no problem with these feeding through the gun. They feed quite flawlessly. Good round in my opinion. But overall, Glock 19, if you're new to firearms, if you're looking for, your first firearm, or even if you're not new to firearms and you're just looking for a good self-defense firearm, concealable, maybe home defense, whatever you want to use it for, this Glock here will definitely fit the bill. I have no complaints, like I said. Definitely love the Glock 19. Thanks a lot.